Washington, D.C. is an easy city to like. Visitors enjoy the tall buildings, the epic structure, the history, the grandeur. Progressives like to take it a step further. They say Washington, D.C. is safe, and anybody who notices the epic level of black-on-white crime and black mob violence in D.C. that the local media does so much to ignore, deny, excuse, condone, minimize, encourage, and even lie about. Well, anybody who notices that is a racist. That attitude just might have killed Kevin Sutherland. Hi, this is Colin Flaherty. I'm the author of Don't Make the Black Kids Angry. Here we talk about black mob violence, black on white crime, all without racism, without rancor, without apologies. Even on days like today, even on stories like this. Very difficult stories, very difficult days. Let me read to you a letter I just received from a member of the law enforcement community in Washington, D.C. Colin. I'm in law enforcement in the D.C. metro region, and I need to stay anonymous. This was a violent black-on-white murder in my jurisdiction. We've been hunting for this suspect for the last couple of days, and he was caught in the last 24 hours. The race of the victim was only made public this morning. Look closely at how the suspect's previous robbery charge was changed, and he was released. Keep up the great work. Why don't we just go right to the video?
DC police say this is the face of a cold-blooded killer. Tonight, NPD has a warrant out for Jasper Spire's arrest on the charge of first-degree murder while armed. They say he stabbed 24-year-old Kevin Sutherland to death in the Noma Gallaudet metro station, possibly as part of a robbery attempt, then fled. The broad daylight murder shut down the station for hours on one of the busiest days of the year for public transit, the latest killing in an ongoing summer homicide spike. Sutherland's death marked the district's 69th homicide, on a weekend that would end with the tally at 70, up 20% from this time last year. Sutherland moved to D.C. from Connecticut to attend American University and was a recent alum. A statement from the president of the student government there called the former two-term secretary, quote, "the best of us," and incredibly kind. By all accounts, he was a policy and political wonk. The 24-year-old previously worked for Connecticut Congressman Jim Himes, who changed his Twitter profile picture tonight to a shot of he and Sutherland together, and described his former intern as a wonderful friend, selfless and decent. Sutherland's online life made clear his deep love for his adopted city. A skilled photographer, he snapped shots of iconic locales around the city, posting them to a photo blog he maintained. He wrote that this shot of the Freedom Statue was his all-time favorite. Tonight, I spoke to several of Sutherland's good friends. They told me he loved Washington, D.C., he loved photography, and he loved soccer. And tonight, many of those friends, still too upset about his death to talk publicly, gathered to watch the World Cup game in his honor.
Damn, nigga, you just got knocked the fuck out! Damn, bitch! Come on, man. I can play. We got one pills off. Get him some water, hey! Down some water! Hey, everybody curl! Somebody curl! Help him up! Help him up! Get him to the ambulance! He alright! Get him to the ambulance! Someone please call 911! Knock the fuck out! Bitch! Damn, look at 12! Damn, look at 12! Damn! 12 thick as hell! He just got his ass beat.
Every city in America now is playing catch and release. They're keeping their crime numbers down by catching people in the midst of very, very nasty business, as they caught this killer in the midst of 2 days before he killed Kevin Sutherland. They arrested him on a felony, let him go the next day. on a misdemeanor? Ask a cop about catch and release. Meanwhile, the president and first lady are still talking about how black people are relentless victims of relentless white racism all the time, everywhere. That explains everything, especially why black people are always getting stopped by the police for no reason whatsoever in places like Washington, D.C. Over the weekend on Sunday, the talking heads on Meet the Press, Face the Nation this week on ABC, they're still full of guests talking about how the new problem that demands the impersonal attention of the president, and this new problem of white on black violence that we have to come to grips with. This is the biggest lie of our generation, the biggest hoax of our lifetime. The sad thing is Kevin Sutherland, a Washington, D.C. progressive, would probably have agreed with that assessment. Sutherland was a recent graduate of American University in Washington, D.C. Another university like Columbia, the University of Southern California, the University of Minnesota, all centers of black on white crime, all centers of denial. If you want to read the truth about this hoax, if you want to read the truth about black on white crime, if you want to read the truth about the epidemic of black mob violence in America, check out Don't Make the Black Kids Angry. In the meantime, this is Colin Flaherty. Talk to you next time.